Today we're going to be starting our op art drawing. We're going to start with a point in the middle, do points on the sides to make the different triangles, and then we will divide those triangles into sections. To begin today, on either side, write your name. Go ahead and flip it over so you cannot see your name. And our artwork, we're going to start with it the landscape way today. So to start, I'm just going to put a dot in the middle. We're not going to measure anything. Just kind of estimate. If it's not exactly in the middle, that's okay, but you're going to put it in the middle. Then we're going to make 3 dots at the top, 3 dots at the bottom, and 2 on the sides. And we want them to be evenly spaced. So put your ruler at the top. You're going to put, so if you do 18 divided by 4 sections, that is 4.5. So I'm going to put a dot at 4.5. I'm going to put a dot at 9. And then I'm going to put a dot at 13.5. I'm going to do the same at the bottom. Put a dot at 4.5, put a dot at 9, and put a dot at 13.5. Then on the sides, I'm going to put 12 divided by 3 sections is 4. I'm going to put a dot at 4 and a dot at 8. And same with this side. Put a dot at 4, put a dot at 8. Next, you're going to draw, and you're going to put a line matching these up. So the dot, the center line, and all of the lines on the edge. So I'm going to be pressing kind of hard so you can see it, but when you're doing this step, make those lines really lightly, draw them really lightly so that you can see them. And if it's easier for you to kind of rotate your paper as you go, do that. But you're going to keep going until all of the lines are going to the meeting up with the center dot. Now we are going to start making the different sections in those triangles. Now you can see, if you look here, these ones are kind of a half circle of curved line, like a smiley face. These ones are curved lines, kind of a frown face. So we're going to be doing that. Also notice how they all really match up nicely. So to start, you can start with any section you want, and you're just going to start with a smile face, a curved line up. And you want them evenly spaced. So I wouldn't want to put one really close. I'm going to keep them evenly spaced. I also want these curved lines to stay consistently curved. So for example, I don't want one that's really curvy, and I don't want one maybe that's a little flat. They're all about the same curviness. And then this one actually goes off the page, but it would be about here and just go off the page. Now, you're going to start the lines for this spot right where these are. They need to match up. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to do a frown. A frown. Same, staying consistent with the curviness. Now again here, there's nothing to match up, but you still would have those lines. So you kind of have to imagine if you want to extend these, you can do that if that helps you. But they are going to keep going. Now it helps to kind of rotate as you go. Here, you just did a frown, so now you're going to do a smile. Again, right where these match up. In the end, as you go around, these need to all match up. So go ahead, start making your curved lines, taking your time, as if you do this correctly, the optical illusion will appear. Now, when you have your last section, you've gone all the way around, alternating, smile, frown, smile, frown. The last one, these two should be the same. So that all that's left is either, it should be a frown if you started with a smiley. And these lines should all match up. Now we are going to be starting marker. So we're going to be doing marker every other section and colored pencil every other section. With the colored pencil, we'll be kind of creating the illusion of 3D. So we'll talk about shading, but with the marker you can't really do that as well, so we're going to color those solid. We are also going to be using complementary colors. So here I did violet, which is complementary to yellow. For this artwork, I chose red, which is complementary to green. So I'm going to start anywhere. Doesn't matter. I'm going to start here. When you're coloring, especially as fourth graders, you're not just scribbling. Okay, you really want to use kind of the side of the marker rather than the tip of the marker. And all of my lines should kind of be in the same direction. We're going to be doing the colored pencil lines facing the center, so I'm going to do the same thing with my marker. So I'm going to outline it. I start by kind of just outlining it, and then I'm going to use the thick part of my marker and kind of color towards that center line, facing towards that center line. Again, so this line is going there, and this line is kind of pointing at the center line. Notice how I'm doing every other section. So when you could do all of the green if you wanted, or you could alternate between your two complementary colors. So on this one now, I'm going to do red, but I'm not going to do the red here. I'm going to start the red marker here. So all of your green marker should be in the center, and all of your red marker should be on this second kind of row. Again, taking my time, pointing my marker towards the center. And you're going to keep going until the entire artwork is colored.